Good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard our market SITREP situation report here at TOPGUN Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Wiz. Let's get right to it. S&P 500, NASDAQ tumble for worst day since 2022. Now, if you didn't attend my brief this morning or you don't know what you're doing, that's a brutal headline, isn't it? Your portfolio got hammered today. You're losing money. Look at the S&P 500 implosion today. Well, if you were in my free live trade brief this morning that started at 10 a.m. or you're a current member, what did we do? We looked at a bearish double vertical on the S&P 500 out to October that prints money as the market goes down. Filled at 340, already at 275, folks. Absolutely awesome. Let's take a look at the chart. So here's the right here, the 10 o'clock live trade brief. What happened as the trading day went on? We placed that trade right around here, and the market kept imploding and more or less closed close to the lows of the day, right around the 50-day moving average. What did I tell you during the brief? I said these are magnets. That 20-day moving average, the 50-day, and the 100-day down here in red, they're moving. They're magnets. I call this no man's land. In between these moving averages, the market doesn't stay. It has violent moves either up or down to the closest moving average. So in today's brief, I said, hey man, just in case this is going to be a potential big one, let's put on a bearish double vertical today. Boom. I talked about dog fighting the market. Why? Because in Monday's full throttle brief, which you can watch all the replays here, folks, go.topgunoptions.com/FT-replay. Scroll down a little bit and click on day one replay. We looked at a bullish double vertical out to September. Why? The Fed, 98% probability, the Fed is most likely going to cut interest rates in September. I think we're going to continue after this pullback here to have a market rally into the Fed decision in September. So we have a bullish double vertical on the S&P 500. Once this correction is over with, that will start making money. And then I put today that bearish double vertical out to October. Why? Because I think the market is going to buy the rumor, sell the news. It's a whizism. It's a Wall Streetism. Look, the S&P 500 since November, December, when Jerome Powell first said, yeah, maybe we'll cut interest rates next year, has seen a rip your face off rally. That hasn't stopped. Why? On the hopes of getting a rate cut. Well, it seems like we're going to get one in September. So this is why it's called a whizism or a Wall Streetism. Buy the rumor of a Fed rate cut and potentially sell the news. So today in our live trade brief, we talked about dog fighting the S&P 500. We put on a bearish trade today. We have a bullish trade from Monday. So here's what you do. On a day like today, let's say this bleeding doesn't stop and we're going to keep heading down to this 100-day moving average, potentially down here at, what's that, 52.85 or something like that. Let's say we're going to have something like this. And if you're a current member, what did I tell you? I said copy and paste this run right here with this W pullback, the Wiz pullback, and paste it over here. I said the exact same thing will happen. We'll have a run, we'll have some pullbacks, and then another run up until September. That's exactly what we're doing. But folks, look at the power of what we did in our training today. I showed you how you can make money trading options as the market implodes. If you don't trade options or you just trade stocks, you have no idea how to make money as the market goes down. I do. In 2-3 weeks of the COVID market crash, we made $2.5 million worth of trades, man. It was epic as the market imploded. I don't love it as an American. I love it as a trader, as Gordon Gekko or Jordan Belfort in The Wolf of Wall Street. I love blood in the streets. I love blood in the market. More money for me as an options trader. I told you, folks, that everybody thinks they're a genius as the market goes up. They're not. You know who's a genius? A guy like me, or you if you join TOPGUN Options, that makes money as the market goes down. If you don't believe me, watch the replay from today. It's right here, day 3, bearish S&P 500 October trade. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT-replay. No offense, folks, because, I love it. Everybody thinks they're smart as the market goes up. I don't need Top Gun. I don't need to know how to do any of that stuff. The market's going straight up, Wiz. Okay. And when this happens, people beat down our door. Speaking of that, before I jumped on this video, let me take a look. We have 17 Full Throttle memberships left. That's it. On the replay page, once you get done watching the replays and you go, you know what, this guy knows what he's doing, scroll down and join. $29.95 for a year. We can do that in a trade, folks. I could potentially pay that off in a half a day trading the S&P 500. Okay, that's a 50% discount. If you want to try out the Hunters for a couple months, it's $4.97 a month. What does that get you? Everything in Full Throttle, all the live trade briefs, and access to our trading group called the Hunters. Right there, man. I have a trade alerts thread. Look at this. I posted this trade alert 6 hours ago right in here. You get it on your cell phone. It's immediate. Don't need a text alert or an email alert. You have an app. And then we have another thread called Intel and Commentary. This is where I post all my intel. Other people post their intel and stuff like that. You know, how Dudley calls for a Fed cut right now and all sorts of stuff. So, folks, that option, if you want to try out Full Throttle and the Hunters for a couple months, do it at $4.97 a month, and then email us and say, hey, man, I want to upgrade so I can save 50%. Perfect. Now, over here on the left, you still want to kick the tires a little bit. Wiz, I want to try you out for a couple months and see to make sure this awesome week you've had so far isn't a fluke. Great. It's $2.95 a month. You do not get access to the Hunters investment group if you do the $2.95 a month. You ain't paying for it. You're not going to get it. Okay. So this is kind of the tire kicker. This is a little bit, more serious tire kicker. This is get airborne. Let's go. Save 50%, $29.95 for a year. It's a no-brainer, folks. I demonstrated today how you can make money as the market goes down. I'd like to claim that I knew the market was going to implode today. I kind of did. Why? Tesla sucked, and so did Google. I'm not going to call it Alphabet. That's a joke. It's Google. Google and Tesla sucked. Now, the story of the market is it's a series of individual names. We got Amazon earnings coming up here, man, in next Thursday after market close. It could be Amazon could print money, and this thing is going to be a blip in the mirror like this pullback was back here, and a perfect buying opportunity. You can join me tomorrow if you want to see what I'm going to tell you I think is going to happen and how I'm going to trade it, okay? But it's our last free live trade brief. And like I said, we're probably going to fill those 17 remaining slots here definitely tomorrow, man, especially after people see like, holy crap, this guy's right. He made money today as the market went down. Now, to be brutally honest, the bullish double vertical on the S&P 500 we put on out to September is underwater right now. I don't care. It's out to September, man. This is an opportunity to potentially buy. Or you could have closed the bearish trade out to September and taken some profits today and put it on again as the market goes up. I absolutely think this is going to happen. We're going to rally into the end of August, maybe September, and then we're going to slam after we get the rate cut. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay? And then October-ish, November, Santa Claus rally, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, winter solstice, whatever you celebrate, man. We will get ready for a potential Santa Claus rally. But you got to become a member here, folks. Nobody else does this, man. They show you 152 PowerPoint slides, trades from years ago, and say, buy my program, and then once you get in, I'll show you what I do. Wrong. People hate me in the industry. Why? Because I just open up the doors, man. You can come in, watch our normal flight operations. If you like it, you become a member. If you don't, you go on your way. Nobody else does it, folks, and I do it for free. Other folks have told me you should charge for all this stuff. Call it a trial and charge it. I'm like, nope. I'm going to open it up for free, and if they like it, they'll stay. Okay? So all the replays are on this page right here. Day one, you click that button right there. If you want to watch the day two replay, right there. And then obviously today's replay is right here. All right, I got to get going. Last brief. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. The only sector I'm bullish on, you're going to see tomorrow morning. And we're going to talk about our solo Amazon service as well. Okay, have a great rest of your night. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge. Fights on. Namaste. And basi basi. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern.